Welcome to LinguaWire English A2. Today, we have two stories. One about a UK warship going to the Middle East, and the other about the Eurovision Song Contest, and some countries not taking part. Please follow us to practice your English every day with the latest episode. For transcripts and quizzes, visit linguawire.com. I am here with Sarah, LinguaWire's world correspondent. Sarah, what is happening with the UK warship HMS Dragon?
Hello, Daniel. The UK is sending the warship HMS Dragon to the Middle East. It will get ready to join a mission to protect ships in the Strait of Hormuz. This is a very important waterway for oil and gas.
What is new about this mission now?
The new thing is that HMS Dragon will pre-position there. This means the ship will be ready in the area before the mission starts. But the UK says the mission will only happen when the fighting in the region stops.
Why is the UK waiting for the fighting to stop?
The UK wants the mission to be strictly defensive and independent. This means the ship will only protect, not fight. The fighting between the US and Iran is still a problem. So, the UK waits for peace before acting.
That sounds careful. Why does this mission matter to the world?
The Strait of Hormuz is very important. About 20% of the world's oil and gas goes through it. If ships cannot pass, oil prices go up everywhere. So, protecting this waterway helps keep prices steady.
What could happen next with HMS Dragon?
If the fighting stops, HMS Dragon could join other countries in the mission. It will help keep ships safe. Also, another British ship, RFA Lime Bay, is getting special equipment to find mines before it goes there.
Interesting. And yet, this is the first UK ship in the Middle East since the war started.
Yes, that's right. HMS Dragon is the first Royal Navy ship sent since the Iran War began in February. Before, it was in the Eastern Mediterranean protecting British air bases in Cyprus.
What is special about HMS Dragon?
It is one of Britain's most advanced warships. It is built to defend against missiles and aircraft. This makes it very useful for a mission to protect ships in a dangerous area.
Thank you, Sarah. This mission sounds very important for world trade and peace. Now I am with Adam, LinguaWire's culture correspondent. Adam, what is happening with the Eurovision Song Contest this year?
Hello, Daniel. The Eurovision Song Contest starts in Vienna on Sunday. It is the 70th anniversary of the contest. But this year, some countries are not taking part because of a big argument about Israel's participation.
Which countries are not taking part, and why?
5 countries are not taking part: Iceland, Ireland, the Netherlands, Slovenia, and Spain. They are boycotting because of Israel's presence. The argument is about Israel's military actions in Gaza that started in 2023.
So, the contest is affected by politics?
Yes, it is. The fighting in the region has made the contest difficult. In the last 2 years, there were protests and security problems when Israel took part. For example, last year, a singer from Israel had armed guards, and some protesters tried to stop her performance.
That sounds very tense. What is new about this year's contest?
This year, the contest has a turquoise carpet parade with all the competitors. But the absence of the 5 countries is very clear. It shows how the political situation still affects the contest.
Why do some people think Israel's song got special help?
Last year, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his government asked people to vote for their singer on social media. This is unusual because governments usually do not get involved in voting. Some countries said this changed the public vote.
What could happen next with Eurovision?
The contest will continue, but the political arguments may stay. Fans still like Eurovision, but the boycotts show it is not just about music now. It is also about big world problems.
Is there anything new or surprising about the contest this year?
Yes, the turquoise carpet parade is new and special. It is like a red carpet, but with a different color. It shows the contest wants to celebrate in a new way despite the problems.
Thanks, Adam. It is interesting how a music contest can show real-world issues. Let's look at some useful words from our first story about the UK warship mission. The theme is protection and safety. First word, mission. A mission is a special job or task someone must do. In the story, HMS Dragon will join a mission to protect ships in the Strait of Hormuz. For example, the firefighters have a mission to save people. Second word, defensive. Defensive means protecting yourself or others, not attacking. The UK says the mission will be strictly defensive, only to protect ships. For example, the castle has strong walls for defensive purposes. Third word, preposition. This means to put something in a place before it is needed. HMS Dragon will preposition in the Middle East, ready before the mission starts. For example, the team preposition their tents before the rain. Now, for the second part, let's learn a very useful verb from today's episode. To join. To join means to become part of a group or activity. It is an easy verb to use. The base form is join. In the present tense, we say I join, you join, he joins, she joins, we join, they join. Here are 2 example sentences. I join the club every Monday, and they join the meeting at 10 o'clock. In our stories, HMS Dragon will join a mission, and countries join or do not join the Eurovision contest. This verb is very useful for many situations. Follow LinguaWire for the latest daily episode and build your daily language habit with us.